This is BFRO Report number 16746, and I think this is interesting because people don't associate Rhode Island with Bigfoot sightings, number one, and number two, um, the stick structures that were in the woods that this fellow found. I've actually found stick structures in the woods in the middle of nowhere that didn't make any sense to me at all. Um, and then realizing what they are later on. But it's just like I've said previously about paying attention to your surroundings. I think it's interesting. So anyway, let's just dive into this.
I have recently become very interested in Bigfoot research. And based on reports that I found on this website of previous incidents in the area, decided to go to Great Swamp in Rhode Island to look for any evidence of Bigfoot. After walking 30 to 40 minutes down the main trail beginning from Great Neck Road, I took a smaller path off of the trail for about 5 minutes. That is when I noticed a young tree that was snapped in half at about 6 feet off the ground. More noteworthy, however, was a stick formation that I found a little bit farther down the path on a slightly elevated area of land. It was small, maybe 3 feet high, but constructed in the same woven-looking manner characteristic of other possible Bigfoot stick formations. Other than that, I did not find anything else unusual. It may not be extremely compelling evidence, but I figured it was worth telling experts, who could then take it as far as they saw fit.
Although this story is less than terrifying and things, what it does is it kind of, I don't want to say it sets a precedent, but it's kind of, they do the same things, these creatures, everywhere they go. Okay, they make their little nests out of the floral environment that they're in, and they make little structures like this and things like that. And if you're not paying attention, you're not even going to notice because it's obviously the same material that's all around you. You know what I'm saying? And and I've said this before, but I often wonder how many times people have seen evidence and seen actual Sasquatches and just blown it off, not knowing what they're looking at. Or, that's probably just a dark thing in the woods over there. And, people are so, even hikers and even people that are into nature, um, they have a preconceived idea of what they're going to expect. And they don't look for anything out of the ordinary because they don't expect it. They don't see a bunch of twigs leaning up in a certain pattern against a tree. Oh well, that's just happenstance. They don't think anything of it. And I think if people were more aware of their surroundings and paid a little bit more attention, Bigfoot would be in history books by now. You know what I mean? But it's the fact that expectations are premeditated resentments. People expect something, and if they don't get what they expect, well, they just ignore the evidence or don't notice what they don't expect. And I don't know. I think that's interesting as heck, and I think this particular story is interesting as heck. And it's not, like I said, it's not scary. It's not terrifying. It's scientific research, man. It's beating the pavement and just observing and reporting, observe and report, which is the scientific method, really. Let me know what you think. Interesting stuff. Let me know what you think. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the flip side, and I am out.